we will be baking cookies. So the first thing you will need 3 sticks of unsalted butter.
And you need to cut them.
Now you have to melt them. So I'm just gonna, I melt the butter at about a 7, which is basically high heat. While the butter is melting and browning, I like to mix the dry ingredients. So the first thing you will need are 3 cups of flour. The next thing you will need is 1½ teaspoons of salt. Next, you need 1½ teaspoons of baking soda to mix completely. So you need 4 large egg yolks. I'll be using this big bowl because I will be making a lot of cookies. The first thing I'll do is pour in the melted butter, and it's been sitting out for about 10 minutes. After you've added your butter, you should add 2 cups of brown sugar. So you only need about a ½ cup of the cane sugar. Once you've added all the sugars, you need to mix it until all the clumps are gone. This is what it looks like after you've mixed it. So once you've mixed the butter and the sugars together, you have to add 2 eggs and the 4 egg yolks. And you just mix the eggs in for about 30 seconds until the sugar dissolves and everything becomes smooth. This is what the mixture should look like. Next, you need to add in about 4 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Once you have whisked in the vanilla extract, you are ready to add the dry ingredients. Put in the dry ingredients a little bit at a time. Once you've completely mixed the batter, it should look something like this. Next, add in about 1 3/4 cups of chocolate chips. Okay, so this is what the chocolate chip dough should look like. Next, I put it in the freezer for about 30 minutes to preheat the oven to about 375. Next, you put 2 layers of parchment paper on the tray you plan to bake the cookies on. Scoop out cookies using a 1/4 cup. Allow the cookies to bake in the oven for about 10 minutes. Once you're done putting on the salt, try it because it's so good.